We are within a very haunted town near Fayetteville, Arkansas, with many tall tales and paranormal events, such as a daunting sound of a train whistle, and a lone caboose speeds by and then disappears. With a long history dating to the Civil War and earlier, the Cheyenne Native American named Sequoia invented the Cheyenne alphabet on a nearby hill, also known as George Guess, 1770 to 1843, making reading and writing possible of a pre-illiterate group, one of the first to have a written language, a representative for the Cherokee Nation going to Washington, D.C. to sign 2 relocations and trading of land treaties. In the 1850s, a legend began. A couple were in their modest log cabin in a remote, lonesome valley called a hollow, or holler, where when you call out a name, it will echo forever. This night was the couple's wedding night. Moving in from Fort Smith, the young woman, while still in her wedding dress, walked over to the fire to stir the coals and warm herself. A spark leapt onto her attire and ignited her on fire. Forgetting to stop, drop, and roll, she ran from the cabin into the hollow. Her young groom went out looking for her, but it being very dark, couldn't find his beloved. At daybreak, he searched for her and found her deep down and across the holler, burnt to ashes. Since this horrifying accident, locals have nicknamed the place Ghost Hollow, due to ghostly screams echoing from the holler, often on chilly nights, said to be the sound of the young bride crying and moaning. Despite its name, the hollow has become a popular hiking spot. Nothing dangerous has ever been reported about the place, but a reminder to never explore alone. Local and prominent attorney David Walker built a house on the property circa 1806 to 1879 and buried in the family cemetery on the property. In the 1950s, Ida Kerr purchased the property, doubtful of the haunting, blaming illegal gamblers using the area and making up stories to keep away spectators. Also seen on the area, a headless figure in a white spectral dress, known to scream and cry within the holler. Also, the galloping of horses trying to flee malevolent spectators, possible remnants from the Civil War and nearby Confederate cemetery in a ravine close to the holler. A statue of a soldier said to put down his sword and cover itself in a thunderstorm, as well as a curious ghost named Jacob who roams the area. As you turn around, feeling someone watching you, and for a split second seeing Jacob staring intently and then slowly disappearing. Now we adventure to Taylor's place to get ready to travel to the small town of St. Paul for Pioneer Days. With a population of 111, the first burial in 1886 when a man fell off a wagon train passing through the area. With a legend of their own, hidden gold in the nearby Ozarks mountain, placed somewhere not too far by an older man hiding his gold pieces from the Yankees during the Civil War. We head up to Taylor's Mountain, ready for an unknown journey to St. Paul Pioneer Days, circa 1967.
She's overwhelmed. There's so much stuff going on.
He's being a good girl.
That's better. Everyone's like. Here we are in St. Paul at Pioneer Days.
If you really want to know, she comes here a lot. She just loves to hear the music and dance. It's her favorite song. Play that you might have a chance. Here's your glasses up.
After the Pioneer Days gathering, we drive home on the dark roads to the rural mountain. I have a feeling all the local folk knew we were out-of-towners to the stares we received. Definitely an interesting time. Whilst another spooky Ozarks tale is located close to these Ozark Brown Mountains. In 1970, a woman drove across the Tilly Willie Bridge in nearby Fayetteville and drove off the bridge, ending her life and that of her children. Built in the early 1930s, named after Matilda Wilson Ford, an early settler living near the bridge. Intended to be a dam, not a bridge, and often flooded because of its low stature. An Arkansas student drove off the bridge accidentally and drowned in the deep river. Known as the Haunted Bridge in the area, although the original bridge was torn down in 2010 and rebuilt in 2012. The paranormal ghost tales remain. The spectral form of a woman dressed in white cries for her children. A green goblin crosses the creek. Car lights coming towards the bridge, but then there is no car. The temperature drops drastically 10 degrees. If you stop on the bridge and sit in silence, allow the windows to fog up, and soon childlike handprints will appear. You can feel that something did happen on that bridge, that there is an entity there lurking, and in the lapping dark waters. Do we dare visit this bridge and roam the riverbanks at night? We shall see. Then here we've arrived to Taylor's own little piece of rural mountain and spooky forest. Thank you for joining us on our Arkansas epic adventure. More to follow. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep, twisting tales of the Ozarks forest.